Gosh, it's been so long. I feel like I should give myself like a royal welcome to my own channel. What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Abna, and I'm back with a new video. So most of you have been, texting me, emailing me, asking me when I'm gonna be back. I mean, literally no one. But yeah, I know I've been gone for so long. It's been a year and a couple of weeks, and I'm just really excited to be back. I honestly don't really have a reason for leaving. I just, stuff happens. So I decided to come back, to bless y'all with all of this.
Oh my God!
Wow! Just kidding.
Stop it. Get some help.
So I've actually been thinking a lot of what video to do now that I'm back, like the first video, because I've been gone for so long. And just thinking about that took me a whole month. I didn't know what video to do, because it'd be weird to just come in and just start making videos out of nowhere. Like, people are gonna be like, oh wait, who is she and why am I subscribed to her channel, So I decided today that I'm going to do a little story time. And from the title, you know what the story time is about. Yes, I got lost in New York, the big state of New York. But this is how it went down. I was coming back from the motherland and I had two big bags. One was supposed to be a carry-on and the other was supposed to be a personal item. But I happened to have two big bags that kind of were personal items, right? And one had wheels, but the wheel was broken and the other one didn't. So I was kind of like carrying it on my arm, and it was a really huge bag. And I couldn't set it on the one with wheels because one wheel was broken. I got off the plane and I had to walk from that terminal to a different one, and it was literally, honestly, the longest walk of my life. Okay, it was like walking from one end of the airport to the other. It was so long. I remember I was complaining the entire time. So there was this other lady also from Ghana, and she didn't know where she was going, so she was like, let's just walk together. I was like, great. So we're walking together now. She didn't know where she was going. She didn't know what she was doing. And I was supposed to be the one helping her. So we went through immigration again, and it was so long. Oh my God. We literally spent like 30 minutes there. Now time is running out, okay? And I don't even know where my gate is. The lady and I, we kind of got separated because she was going to a different state and I was going to, my state. So we got separated, and it was just me with my two bags, dragging through the airport. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just take this train? If I'm going all the way at the end and I take the train, wouldn't I get there faster? That was what I thought to myself. I am the one, the way your son don't need. Not knowing I was at the terminal I was supposed to be at, right? I just had to walk a few gates down. So I got on the train, and oh my God, this train took me to a whole different terminal. I was going to Terminal 4, and this train took me to Terminal 5. So I got there, I was like, okay, Terminal 5. I'm pretty sure this is not where I'm supposed to be. So, I'm used to like the trains in the airport. So I'm like, maybe when it goes down to Terminal 8 or whatever the last terminal is, it's gonna go back to Terminal 1. And then I'm just gonna get off at 4 and walk. So I'm in the train. We get to Terminal 6. I don't get down. Terminal 7, I don't get down. 8, I don't get down. Now in my mind, we're gonna do like a little U-turn and go back to 1. Tell me why I saw this train out in the city, out in the city of New York. Okay, so my mouth was wide open. I'm like, okay, this is not the first terminal. What is going on? So I read the little thing, like the sign of the next stop, and it's not really in the airport. And that is when I begin freaking out. Now, I was freaking out a lot because of the time, okay? At that particular time, I had about 10-15 minutes before my plane leaves. So it was already boarding time, okay? And, you know, during the whole process, my uncle was monitoring the plane and everything, you know, back in Ghana, trying to make sure that I get home safe. And he's texting me. He's like, are you at the gate yet? Are you at the gate yet? And I'm like, no, I'm not at the gate yet. And my mom is back home texting me, when am I supposed to get to the airport? When am I supposed to get to the airport? I'm like, see, I was just freaking out. And leaving Ghana and coming back, I was already sad. I was really, really sad. So I guess I really had a lot of tears, a lot of tears held back. So, you know, we go like 3 more stops. And then at that point, I just didn't know what was going on. So I asked the guy next to me, I tap him, and I was literally about to cry. So I asked him, I'm like, excuse me, trying to hold back the tears. I'm like, do you know when this train is supposed to go back to the airport? And then he was like, oh, I don't know, but I know it goes all the way to, I think he said Kingston, and then it goes back to the airport. Now, I haven't lived in New York, so I don't really know where Kingston is, right? As soon as the man says that, he turns around and it's his stop, so he gets off, and it's just like 3 people on the train. I turn around, look towards the window, and I started crying. Listen, I was crying like a baby because I was so scared. Now, what would I do if I miss my plane? You know, I would be all alone in the city of New York. I don't know. I would have to wait for a whole new plane. It was too much going on at that point. I was just crying. And then a man comes in, you know, at that stop. He comes in and he sits across from me, like right across. And then he just keeps looking at me, so I kind of had to stop crying. I dried my eyes and I'm just looking at him, and he smiles at me. I was like, okay, I guess there's hope. The plane goes all the way to the last stop, and then I read on the thing again that is going back to Terminal 1. At this point, I had about 5 minutes left. So it goes all the way back to Terminal 1. People get off, people get in. 2, 3, and then 4. Now it brings me back to where I got on the train. So I got off, and now I had to run because my plane is about to leave. Listen, y'all should have seen me at the airport. If they had video footage, I would literally go by it and insert it in this video. I was running, okay? I was running. And as soon as I got there, right? So the lady was standing outside waiting for me. As soon as I got there, I went in and she shut the door. I was like, whew. And when I sat down, I had to catch my breath. And that took about 30 minutes, okay? Because of the tears and the running and everything, the anxiety. Yeah, I would never want to go back to that day. It was literally the worst day of my life. I was crying, and the people texting me were actually giving me much more anxiety. My uncle wanted to know if I got to the gate, and my mom wanted to know what time the plane is gonna get home. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't even know if I'm coming home today. Like, if this train does not go back to the first terminal, what if it goes back tomorrow? then what? What would happen to me? Imagine me just stuck in the middle of New York. God, I can't think about that. It was really scary, to be honest. And till now, I remember it. Every time I think about it, I just can't help but, tear up a little because it was really sad. I was lost in no man's land. Yeah. Anyway, that is the end of my video today. I just want to say it's so good to be back, and I know I've said this plenty times, like a lot of times, like in every video that I've made, that, I'll be consistent. But now I really don't have much going on. So it only makes sense that I'm consistent. And I actually want to be consistent. I want to bless y'all with this. Stop it. So you've come to the end of my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are eager for what's coming next. Next. Because now sis is gonna post a video every single week. Okay? So I hope while I stay consistent, y'all stay consistent. Like my videos, comment down below, share my video, all of that. And we're about to be lit, okay? Sorry, I'm just really excited. It's really nice doing this again. But anyways, thank you for watching my video today. I'll be back with another video next week. Bye!